Well, I asked y'all for questions and you delivered, so this is going to be a rapid-fire question Tuesday. I will answer as many of your questions as I possibly can in the next 4 minutes and hopefully not speed while I'm doing it. So let's get the intro going and get started. The pretty pink post-it that I wrote my questions on is stuck to my sleeve. What's the best Christmas present you ever received? I'm gonna go ahead and say the didgeridoo that I got last Christmas. Did you do NaNoWriMo? I did, and I won. What story did you write, and can we hear some of it? The story I wrote is called Last. That's a working title. It's about a group of friends who get together 1 year after one of their own died in a car accident, and they decide to remember her by going to the last places that each of them remembers seeing this girl. I would love to read a portion of that story to you, however that's kind of impractical on this channel, and so I may read a portion of that story on my other channel, Geek8408. Would you rather lose your hearing or your sight? Seeing as how I'm in the career of music, I would rather lose my sight. Because yes, Beethoven did write wonderful music while being deaf, but he was also considerably more talented than I am. What is one thing that you would learn if you knew that you could not fail? Oh God, if I knew that I could not fail, I would learn all sorts of things, because that's one of my biggest fears about learning new things. A couple of months ago I would have said playing the guitar, but that's actually coming along fairly well. So instead I am probably going to say I would learn about cinematography, because this here has been kind of fun for the last 2 years. Can I ask a two-parter? You may. There is no allotted space. You may ask as many questions as you like. In fact, all of the questions that I am answering right now have been asked by a total of 7 people. Are you planning on doing any traveling after you get your degree? I'm really hoping to actually have a job when I graduate, and so no, unless I need to travel to actually get to the job, which is a distinct possibility. It's not that I don't want to do any traveling, I just don't think it's going to be practical for me. Where would you go if money was not an object? Oh gosh, so many places. Right now, probably England. Would you rather have super speed that you could only use in a small room or super strength that you could only use in a gym? I would probably choose super strength in a gym, because then at least I would be able to get some exercise. And super speed in a small room would just make me crazy. Would you rather eat your own weight in your least favorite food or not eat anything for a week? I would probably rather not eat anything for a week. Sad as that is. What's the best book you've ever read? Though I have said many times that my favorite book is The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger, probably the best book that I've ever read is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. And we'll get into the distinction between favorite book and best book another time. What is your biggest language-related pet peeve? It's a toss-up between misuse of the apostrophe and misuse of the word literally, with misuse of the word ironic being up there as well. What are some skills that you have that you don't recall learning? I definitely never learned how to video blog. I just watched other people do it, and I started doing it, and I started getting decent at it. Are you doing Script Frenzy? At the moment, I am planning on it, and I have an idea for a script I would like to write, but that's also the month of April, which is going to be absolutely crazy for me. But no crazier than November, I guess, for NaNoWriMo. If you had to listen to one song on repeat for 3 hours, what would it be? Well, listening to any song on repeat is going to get pretty monotonous after a while, so I'm going to pick a fairly lengthy one that I wouldn't have to listen to as many times, going back to Hogwarts, the opening number from the Harry Potter musical. Either that or I'd listen to one of the songs that I'm attempting to learn on guitar right now so I can make sure I'm getting the chords right. That would take about 3 hours. What is top on your need-to-read list right now? The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, because if I don't read it soon, my sister's gonna kill me. How is the Buffy watching coming along? I am a few episodes into season 5, but I am taking a temporary hiatus from Buffy so that I can watch the first season of Angel, the Buffy spinoff. And that's all the questions that I have. Thanks to the 7 of you that asked them, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.